Hello, Genevieve. How are you? Hello,
More
Jill.
Qigong.
How was your trip to Great Britain?
um, I think we tried to do too much and burned out a little bit. So it was really good, but it was like I think it will take me probably an equal amount of time to process it all now that I'm back.
Yeah, and you're going to have to take a vacation from your vacation.
Yeah, I hate to say that. That's such a privileged thing to say, but that is actually how I feel.
Well, that's the way a lot of vacations go. Okay, so Genevieve, did you do ever do the FANG Gong routine with us?
Yes.
So we went through the whole learning process with that.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, Jack is not going to be here today. James is back, but he doesn't seem to be doing too many classes right now. And Catherine is somewhere in the wilds of Northern California and doesn't have any Wi-Fi, so she's sort of given up. She's tried a couple of classes, but they just don't work. So she's probably gone for another week or so. So it's just us. Let us do Fang Sung Gong, and we'll do it nice and slow and do just a minute of meditation in between each of the moves. And I may sort of do this as a teaching series, and then I can take this video and put it on the website too. All right. So let's start right from the beginning. So the first move is called Yang Qi Clears Tension, and we do this on Sunday morning too to begin the series. So Yang Qi is heavenly Qi. Right? Gather it, breathe it into the crown chakra, and wash it through the body. Let it pick up any tension in the body, and then wash it out the bottom of the feet. And the breathing pattern I use is breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Move number 2 is Yin and Yang Harmony. And shift your weight. Roll your hips. Let your rolling hips go right up the back. Roll your shoulders, elbows, and wrists. Your fingers, your hands should get very heavy. And you can feel the chi in the palms of the hands. Let the chi just drip out the ends of the fingers all the way down to the bottom of your feet. So there should be a rolling action with this. Right? You're rolling. So when you do this exercise, as well as the next 2 exercises, it's not so much that you're moving your arms, it's that you're moving your body. And then the arms are just a little frosting on the cake. So this one's called YinYang Harmony, and you can feel why, right? The left and the right side harmonize. Upper body, lower body harmonizes. Inner body, outer body harmonizes. Okay. All right, move number 3. Bear presses palms. So can you feel the difference between the exercise number 2, Yin and Yang Harmony, and this one, Bear presses palms? Yin and Yang Harmony, you're rolling. And you can think about this as kind of rolling the Dancia. Right? So the Dancia inside the abdomen here is rolling forward. And then just relax the palms. So the major motion is to use the small microcosmic orbit. So the orbit goes between the 2 diaphragms in the body, the thoracic diaphragm and the pelvic diaphragm, and it's just rolling. It's very gentle. And it's really caused by shifting your weight, turning your waist a little bit. And then on top of that, right, most of the motion is caused by shifting your weight, turning your waist. Maybe about 10%, 20% is by actually moving your arms, mostly your wrists. Bear presses palms is different. It looks like a slightly larger version of Yin and Yang Harmony, but it's actually quite different. So there's that same back and forth, shifting your weight. And then, of course, your waist is going to turn too. But then, rather than rotating the Dancia, what you're doing is practicing Shuling Dingjing Shi Chen Dancia. Right? The spirit goes to the top of the head, and then it sinks down to the bottom of the feet. But those are both going on at the same time. Right? Up to the top of the head, down to the bottom of the feet. Up to the top of the head, down to the bottom of the feet. So what it does is it stretches you inside. Stretch, 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 stretch. And where you feel that in the energy channels is mainly the Zhongmai, the central channel inside the body, the front of the spine itself. So on your hands, you should feel this in two places. When you are lifting, you feel it on the top of the wrist. The hand is very relaxed. So the palm is in the wrist, and you feel that on the top of the wrist, like, as if it was lifting something. And then the other side's pretty obvious. You're pressing down. You feel it in the palm, like you're pressing something down. You're compressing something. So expand on this side, compress on this side. Expand and compress. Expand and compress. Expand and compress. And relax. All right, move number 4, Embers cartwheels. Okay, so Embers, cartwheels, bear presses, palms, and yin and yang harmony make kind of a series, but each of them they're similar on the outside, but they're very different on the inside. So the Embers, cartwheels, you should be practicing the microcosmic orbit, right? Up the back, down the front, up the back, down the front, right? And feel that motion, shift your weight. Turn your waist. Your shoulders should be very relaxed. Right? Your hands should be relaxed. Don't flop your fingers out. Just let them hang. Right? Palm is in the wrists. The wrists are active, but the hands are not. So why do you keep your hands during all these exercises so relaxed? It's because if you put if you put intention out in your hands, you're not going to stay relaxed. For chi to go out into your hands, your mind has to go out first. And that means now you're interacting with the world, which is not necessarily the most relaxing thing in the world. Just relax. Don't go out there. Okay, I'm watching both of you and you're both flexing your fingers. You can't do that. Relax them. Relax, relax, relax. It's not this. Keep your fingers totally relaxed. Through the whole cycle. Another way to say it is you keep your hands empty. You know, your whole hand and your fingers in particular. And if you do, they will start to swell up and get red because the blood is really flowing through them. In Tai Chi and Qigong, you can think of every part of the body as either being full or being empty. Full means it's full of intention. Right? Annie's not here, but you can imagine. Right? I'm just standing here and Annie's got my wrist. Right? And she feels it. It feels empty. There's nothing there. It's just empty. Now watch. That's full. And you can feel it. That's empty. So part of what you're practicing to do is to develop that ability to fill or empty any part of the body at will. All right? This is not as easy as it sounds. When we do the shoulder exercises, you should be moving, you should be filling your shoulder, but your elbow and your wrist should be empty. So it should look like this. If you watch a lot of folks when they start that exercise, it'll look like this. See my elbow? There's intention in the elbow. There's chi in the elbow. But it shouldn't be there for this exercise. It should be empty. Not half full. Uday. So to empty your elbows sounds like the simplest thing in the world, but it actually requires a little focus at first. Right? Maybe if we get done in time, I'll play you guys a little video of something to show how you can use fullness and emptiness, how effective it is. But let me tell you a little story. Years ago, I went up to Napa to do a workshop, and I knew several of the people there. During the workshop, I asked one of the guys to come up and do a little push hands with me to demonstrate something. And this guy was an old friend, and he's a great guy. But he decided to challenge me in the middle of this demonstration. It's a demonstration. It's not a push hands match. So he, without any warning, he suddenly went like that into the middle of my chest, and I went back. It was one of those experiences where time seems to slow down because I had a choice. I could land on my ass and that would ruin the workshop, right? Or I could do something about it. And I was already almost off balance going backwards. So what do? Here's this, big guy who's shoving on you, and I'm just about ready to tip over. What you do is you empty yourself. The place where he's pushing you on your chest, you have to empty it. You have to, what most folks do when someone is pushing on them is they go into that spot because their mind goes to that spot, and where your mind goes, your chi goes. And when your chi is there like that, it's like giving the guy a handle to beat you in the head with. So you have to empty that. You have to give them, in this case, your arm. Here, take it. Right? You go somewhere else in your body. The same thing had to happen with my chest. So I just relaxed. And I relaxed backward. And as soon as he felt me relax, he started going back in the other direction. And that's when I came forward and pushed him on his ass. So if we have a chance, we'll watch a little video of a couple of folks doing this kind of exercise. It's very interesting. Not in a combat situation, but just in a demonstration situation. Relax. Keep your hands empty. Your wrists are full. Watch my wrists. My wrists are full, but my hands and fingers are totally empty. Good. Okay, good. Okay, move number 5. Insert palms in sleeves. Right hand to left shoulder, and then left hand to right shoulder. Alternate. Okay, when you're doing inserting palms, traditionally Chinese would wear very large sleeves because it's very cold in China, particularly northern China. And they would keep their hands in their sleeves in order to stay warm. So they would really dress for there was no heat in the homes, or very little heat in the homes. So they would dress very heavily. So traditionally, the movement is done like this, kind of up to the elbows. And you can do it that way. But I like to go all the way up to the shoulders. And what you're exercising is the daimai. Right? So the daimai is turning one direction and then the other. One direction and then the other direction. Keep your shoulders very relaxed. This is not done with your arms. It's not this. It's done with this. it's kind of done between these two 45 degrees, right? This, the white dot, turns to 45 degrees. And then it turns back to 45 degrees, more or less. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. You know, you can do it without the hands at all. You know, these are very gentle exercises. And you might think, well, what good do they do? They're so gentle. This kind of an exercise. What good does that do? It does a lot of good, and I'll tell you why. Suppose someone takes an iron pipe and bashes you in the arm. Yeah, Jill, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt, and you're going to get a huge bruise, and you're going to get a giant bump, and the chi will stop flowing. That injury, all right, where that guy hits you, that injury is going to cause your chi to stop flowing down to your hand, and your hand is going to feel it as time goes on. What does this exercise really do? We think of exercise as being for the muscles, and that's certainly a big part of it. But what's really going on is you're moving chi through the body. You're moving your chi. It's like a wave, and you can feel it. It feels great. Right? All the way from the bottom of the feet, the whole body. That's why you want to keep everything soft and gentle, because that promotes the flow of chi, right? Pouring gold. Number 6. So what's going on there? That's a very classic shu circle, a side-to-side circle. The Dancia is turning, 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 right? Watch the red stripes. Open, close, open, close, open, close. Where's your chi going? All the way down to the bottom of the foot, all the way back up, all the way down, all the way up, all the way down. And what's causing that is your Dancia is turning. It's a wave, the whole body. The wave in your body are like those big waves down on the beach, right? The whole wave is going through the body. Now, move number 7, Sky Lady Scatters Flowers, is the walking drill for that movement. Right? And it's going to start by going up on the left side and relax. 1, 2, 3, and the left foot comes out and pour gold. And then the right foot comes out and pour gold. And hold the ball, come back, and now we're going to switch to the other side and start on the right side. 1, 2, 3, and the right foot comes out and pour gold. And then the left foot comes out and pour gold. Watch my footwork. You're going to turn your foot, and then you turn your foot the other way. That's from the left side. From the right side, you turn your foot, right? And then you turn your foot the other way. So you're really opening your pelvis when you do that. Again, from the left. 2, 3, and the left side, and the right side, and hold the ball, step back, and from the right, 1, 2, 3. And hold the ball, step back, and the left again. 1, 2, 3. Left foot comes out, and then the right foot comes out. Hold the ball and go back. The right, 1, 2, 3, and the right leg comes out. And then the left leg comes out. Hold the ball and back. And the final movement is called turning the Dancia. Very simple movement. We're just going to do shoe circles, side to side circles. Right? You can touch your body or you can be 4 to 6 inches off your body. I've got demo tape on, so I'm going to put it off my body. Rotate, rotate, rotate. And reverse. Okay. So there's lots and lots and lots of FANGs and GONG exercises, but those are the 8 we picked. So that's the little sequence we're going to do. Get yourself up close to your computer. I'm going to find this video. I'm sorry I don't have it queued up, but I think I can find it pretty quickly. And we'll watch it. It's very short. It's like 2 minutes long.
Welcome back, Genevieve.
Thanks, Jill. Welcome back to you too. You were somewhere also, weren't you?
Yeah, and I'm still recovering. 2 weeks in the mountains and kind of destroyed me. Elevation and too dry.
I hope you feel better. Hope you feel right at home soon.
Yeah, I'm much better. So Qigong helps greatly.
for some reason, guys, I'm not able to find this, so I guess we will have to let it go for today. I'll find it and we'll play it this weekend. Okay, so when you're tired, rest. Rest is the right thing when you've been out and you've conquered Great Britain or you've conquered some mountain, right? The best thing to do is just take a week or two and give yourself some time and rest a little bit, right? Okay, guys, we'll see you next time. Ciao.